Years had passed since that stormy night in Umuahia. The world had moved on. New leaders, new scandals, new promises. Chief Obele's name, once spoken with power, now lingered in history books as a cautionary tale of greed and downfall. His empire had collapsed, his wealth seized, and his allies scattered. But no one spoke of Adaeze. The woman who had brought him down had vanished like smoke in the wind. Far away, in a quiet town near Enugu, a woman named Ada Nkem lived in peace. She ran a small cocoa farm, modest but thriving. The villagers knew her as kind and hardworking, with a mysterious calm that came from someone who had walked through fire and survived. Every morning, she rose before dawn to tend to her crops. Sometimes, when the sun touched the fields with golden light, she would pause and whisper a prayer not for revenge, but for forgiveness. One evening, as the sky burned orange, a young boy ran up to her. "Mama Ada," they said, "you once lived in Umuahia. Is it true?" She smiled faintly. "Yes, my son, a long time ago." "What was it like?" he asked. Adaeze looked out across the horizon, her voice soft but steady. "It was a place where I learned that justice has a price, and peace is the reward you give yourself when the fire dies." The boy nodded, not understanding, and ran off laughing. Adaeze watched him go, a single tear tracing down her cheek, not of pain, but of release. For the first time since her father's death, her heart was light. The past no longer chained her. It had become a story she could finally let rest. As the sun set, the wind carried her father's words, or perhaps her own heart speaking back to her. The men who smile while sharpening their knives will always meet the blade someday. Adaeze smiled, tilting her face toward the sky. And in that golden silence, the woman once consumed by vengeance found peace not in the ashes of yesterday, but in the promise of tomorrow.